what up, boys? Carman the Starman here. You what's up? You what's up, Soka? You what's up, Danny? You what's up, Russ? What's up, Jimmy? You what's up, Guy? What's up, Mandalore? You what's up, Frog? You what's crackalackin', boys? All right, so it's Josh's birthday. Woohoo! Who actually fucking cares? But let's see. So I haven't. Let's see. Josh has uploaded 2 videos that I haven't seen before. So woohoo! All right. I'm gonna milk his birthday. Okay. All right. Let's check out this video from 1 day ago. It's fucking 54 minutes. Oh boy. Man.
Going on, you crazy Hogwarts infested wankers?
What?
King Cobra back at it with another video. And I was just snacking out on a platter of sushi that I ordered from the grocery store earlier, and I gotta say it is quite delicious. You stick it in the fridge when you first get it, then when you're ready to eat it, it's cold, it's fresh, it's ready to go.
What? I wouldn't call
Drink
that.
combo. Oh shit,
Oh shit, man. Got the Jack Daniels, mostly just fucking sugar. Fucking dude, I hate Jack Daniels. Like I've said this before. I used to drink it, like, not a lot, but you know, like somewhat regularly, okay? But like I stopped drinking it for like a long time. And then like I tried it, I don't know, like 3 months ago, dude, it's just fucking sugar. Like it's like it tastes like garbage, dude.
Some liquid asshole.
But like, okay, but we know that Josh doesn't give a shit, you know, about the flavor or the sugar or whatever. Josh just thinks that Jack is like, you know, fucking manly, fucking badass and shit.
Because this
What's up, Junior? How's it going, dude?
stuff will turn you into a smartass or an asshole depending on your mood and whether or not people fuck with you. Now, this stuff is called Jack Daniels, and it's for 21 and up.
Oh, dude. Most people know what Jack Daniels is.
I like how Terrence Pop said...
What's up, Seven? How's it going, buddy?
What he said about alcoholism. Terrence Pop says alcoholism is not a disease because anything you can voluntarily do to yourself doesn't count.
Okay, sure. What a load of, dude. Fucking full-on cope, dude. Like full cope.
But
like, holy
there's
shit,
also
dude.
a big difference between acceptance versus the way society's preaching shit, and people are sick of the way society's preaching shit. I got some white cranberry peach.
Ew.
Ocean spray for Chase.
Dude, just fucking use Coke, dude. Just use Coke. God damn, dude. I can't imagine.
Cobra's got a glass of liquid.
I can't imagine that flavor of that Jack Daniels and the fucking and that fucking juice, dude.
Asshole poured. Let's see here. Let's have a sip.
You will cry when he's dead. No, but I am gonna like milk his death for like views and money. But I won't cry.
That's the stuff. Oh. Okay, that ocean spray pairs really well with the Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels and white cranberry peach ocean spray, we're going to call it pussy juice. Because it tastes like pussy juice. if a chick's pussy tastes
Who's the chick in the thumbnail? That's Blair White, dude.
like that, man.
That's like I think that picture is like I think that's more than like that's at least like more than 10 years old. But yeah. That's
Speaking of chicks, segue, ladies, this is gonna piss off the modern day 304s.
oh god.
And it's not meant to attack anyone, it's meant to make you think. So pay no mind and read between the lines. Ladies, you cannot change the bad boy.
Okay.
And you think you can because in some crazy fucked up universe, women think that if they go after the assholes who treat them like shit and expect to change them, well, guess what? You're not going to be able to do it because bad boys don't give a shit about what you have to provide. Real alpha men realize that women and what they provide, every woman
Fucking true, dude. Fucking true.
can legitimately provide, and that women are not the prize, men are. Well,
no, I would not let Blair White. No, I would not suck the dick of Blair White, but I probably would let Blair White give me head. Probably, maybe, definitely.
now I come from a place of nobody gives a fuck about what men think when it comes to like rape, suicide, or domestic violence, or sexism, or misandry. You know, no one cares when it happens to men. And now, an educational lesson, misandry is basically the female version of misogyny. And you know what's funny about that? Is that when women are sexist pigs to men right back, it's never called out. Why? Because dudes want to see titties and get their pee-pees touched.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I want my pee-pee touched. Yeah. Fucking fire.
Bad simp shaming. And here's the thing of it, ladies. You know how that goes. You see the bad boy of your dreams. He's a troublemaker. Well, he knows a lot of chicks want to fuck him, so what makes you special? Nothing. Nothing makes you special. Men are the prize. You with me on this?
Yeah, I guess.
Women constantly harp on about how they can't find a good man, and then when a good man comes their way, they friend zone him because he's perfect and he has nothing to change.
Fucking true. Fucking dude. Come on. Fucking truth.
But when they find the one asshole that they think they want, if you truly wanted him, you wouldn't change a fucking thing about him. Let me ask the ladies
That's so retarded.
this. How do you fucking feel when like men come into your business and try to change you? You know? Like you would say you would just accept me for the way I am, and then you probably say shit like, well, he can't handle a strong and independent woman. Well,
Shit.
and it's like, well, so now you know how it feels when you do it to men. Oh. The point being, YouTube, he said while grabbing at my Jack Daniels,
dude, like, this is such a performance, dude. Like, Josh has like a mug of Jack in one hand, his fucking tobacco pipe from fucking 101 fucking Dalmatians in the other, and he's sitting back in his like lounge chair discussing fucking God, dude, like
that humans are stubborn assholes who treat each other like shit. And quite frankly, I'm fucking sick of hearing about it. No one asked for your opinion, Cobra, and it's like, yeah, no one's forcing you to watch. And I can tell you why that women will never tame the bad boy of their dreams, but guys can tame the slut of their dreams because women
Hell yeah, dude.
will crave a provider more than men crave sex.
Hell yeah.
Once that light clicks on your head and you stop thinking with your dick, see, I'll be 34 in 2 days. And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to let people control me based off of what I want. That's how they make human slaves out of you.
Josh, like you are the definition of like a you're like the definition of like a slave now. Like that's all you do is whenever a fast food restaurant has some new shit out, you literally soy out over it. You waste your money on alcohol. You spend your money on fucking chatterbait fucking thoughts. Like you are the slave in this society. Like holy shit, dude.
Now, because women are not as physically tough and upper body strength as men, they have to rely on other tactics to get what they want.
Yeah. Like, Josh is like that fucking monkey from Indiana Jones that was like on that guy's fucking shoulder. Like, Josh is like a freak show monkey or some shit.
Such as using sex, their body, and their emotions to get what they want. And you know that women are losing the arguments when they start using all three against you, and then they start picking on your insecurities because you're pissing them off without having to call them a royal cunt about it. You know, that's... And the thing of it is, ladies, I hear a lot of women screaming about how they don't need a man in their life, but then like 2 weeks later, they're depressed and they're going, how come I can't find someone? Well, let's see. Let's break this down scientifically.
All right, chat. Let's break this down scientifically, all right? Let's bring the facts. Let's bring the logic, okay?
Scientifically, because I watched this happen to a lot of people I care about. And I see a lot of women bitching about this crap.
Okay.
You friend zone the nice guy because he's not bad enough for you, and then you go after the asshole who treats you like shit. And then you try to change the asshole who treats you like shit, and then when he uses you for a pump and dump, literally, and then he's like, nah, I can get better pussy elsewhere, you'll sit there and cry and go, all men are the same. Where? And it's like, if this shit's gender reversed, you won't give the nice girl a chance because, you know, she loves you. You'd really give that slut that she secretly hates a chance. You're going to get told that you're a male pig. You're a piece of shit.
When was the last time that Josh has tried to date... Wait, hang on. When was the last time Josh has tried to... Ugh, sorry, God damn it. When was the last time Josh has tried to date a woman in real life? I think her name was Kim. I think her name was like Kim or fucking Kelly. It was the chick with the panda hat. It was a chick with a panda hat on that like showed up for like maybe like 3 videos. No, so like the question was like without the internet. So like now doesn't count. But like I forgot her name. But like I think it was Kim. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Nah, whatever. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Shit. And that you're shallow and that all men are the same. But don't you dare say all women are the same, you raging sexist.
Yo, what's up, Sex? How's it going, buddy?
You're probably an incel who hates his mother.
Yeah, like some some cringy fucking fan that like looks like a whatever. I'm not gonna go there, but yeah. A fan paid Josh a visit and fucking like laid their lips on the top of Josh's head. And look, I don't know, dude. Like, that chick was there with her boyfriend, and all I'm saying is that I wouldn't feel comfortable with my significant other doing that. Not because you're like doing it to another man or to another person. Well, fucking because like your lips made contact with like Josh's filth. So like I'm never gonna wanna like I'm never gonna look at you the same way again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Seething, jealous shrimp cell. But look, I am a proud shrimp cell, okay?
Asshole Cobra showed up and I'm not in the mood for crap right now. I was watching an episode of Grimesburg earlier. And one of the chicks literally mentioned it. She's like, that's the dream though. And like the way she said it, I was just like, it is so fucking typical the way some women act.
Okay, so for those that don't know what he's talking about, he's talking about a cartoon show. He's talking about a cartoon show whenever he's saying this.
They want to date the bad boy so they can fix him and change him and make him perfect. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, if he was perfect, you wouldn't have to change him in the first place. And the thing about unconditional love when it comes to, like, your family and dating and, you know, fuck sickos and all that.
Yeah,
is you just
okay.
accept people for who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube.
And I'm not trying to be a dick, and I know unconditional love is hard when it comes to your family, your friends, and your loved ones and your dating partners. But what it boils down to is people just need...
I saw this on the Flintstones once. I think it will work. Yeah, dude. It's that logic, man.
Be nicer to each other and stop making it about gender.
No, I haven't seen it 6. But I'll definitely watch it at the end of the stream for sure.
Sex, religion, race.
Just remind me and remind me and we'll watch it together. Okay?
Class, how fat you are, how rich you are. Because we're all gonna fucking die eventually, and you're gonna spend your life arguing with people over stupid shit. Literally wasting your life, and it's like... The only reason why men might bitch about this crap is because women are held to a higher beauty standard. So therefore, when it comes to like body positivity, people only care when it happens to chicks. If you're a fat, hairy dude, nobody gives a shit. But the second that same fat, hairy dude wants to bang a supermodel, and she says, "You're not my type." Well, now he can't go off and say, "You're just body shaming me. You can't handle a strong man. You can't handle all of this love." She'd be like, "You can't handle being told no and get the fuck over it." Well, newsflash, you psycho 304 cunts. Women don't like being told no either. Oh. And when you throw their crap in their face, they get mad. But here's the best part of it. If you piss a woman off so fucking mad that she punches you or cuts off sex, no one's gonna accuse her of assault.
No, that's not... Wait, what? Wait, hang on.
But if he...
Why did he bring up not having sex as, like, physical assault? That's fucking... But also true.
If it's gender reversed, you know, your ass is in jail for hitting her, and you cut her off from sex. What are you, a fag? Look, this guy's a fag. Doesn't want to fuck his old lady.
No one thinks that way, Josh.
It's like, okay, if she's tired and she's not in the fucking mood, you better respect her wishes, goddammit. But if you're not in the mood, well, you better pull your pants down and give her some dick, otherwise you're a faggot.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And there's nothing wrong with being gay or trans.
But
However, that community has its extremists like anyone else.
yes.
And woke culture can suck my hetero cisgender dick. Thank you. Picture for 1 second J.K. Rowling, a Scottish native, sees a Scottish man rape 4 women, shows up to court dressed in drag, and then demands to be thrown into a female prison. When it's like, okay, if you're a man and you rape 4 women, you don't get to... No, that's not how the justice system should work. But he claimed to be trans, and the fucking judge was so afraid of being canceled that they were just like, oh yeah, sure, you're trans, okay, whatever. And then the asshole lasted like maybe 2 weeks maximum before repeating his offense. And I'm like, look, nothing against trans people. Did the judge ever stop and think that that's bad PR for trans people? And like, if people don't want to believe you or respect your pronouns, that's their problem. You know, gays and trans are not forced to accept everyone else's bullshit, so why should we accept theirs? Because it comes down to, like I said earlier, treat others the way you want to be treated.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yes.
I get so much crap for being friends with Sasha.
No, you do not. It's all made up in your fucking head. Yes, there is some humor. Yes, we do joke, not even joke about. Some of us think that you have fucked fucking Sasha, okay? I mean, I don't necessarily think that. I think it was more of like a drunken kiss. But like, Josh, we make fun of you because we think that you guys have weird sexual shit fucking going on. That's why we make fun of it. We don't make fun of you or like shit on you for like being friends with them. That's so stupid. It's so stupid.
And I finally just had a good laugh at it and said, yeah, you know, my trolls are gay for Sasha. Otherwise you wouldn't harass me about being friends with a trans person. And why I can respect Sasha as a trans person is because she's able to laugh at herself. She's not some woked out leftoid libtard idiot about it. She's
fucking true.
Able to laugh at herself about it. Which is a rarity. And if you do that kind of crap, they can't call you transphobic because what you're saying is offensive. So instead they call you a self-hating trans. Which I think is bullshit. Just ask Blair White. Winning? No.
Oh, okay, dude. I literally had no idea that he was going to mention... I had no idea that Josh was going to mention fucking Blair White, okay? But they are in the thumbnail, okay? But I had no idea that he was going to mention them. I mean, dude... Josh thinks about fucking Blair White more than Blair's own family probably thinks about them. Like Josh is probably, probably jerked off, okay, to that specific individual, maybe once, maybe twice. Maybe every day, you know.
And if I wasn't friends with Sasha, I'd be labeled a transphobic. You cannot have a discussion about gender politics with the radical left, because as soon as you're right and you have some good talking points, they deflect the conversation by calling you names and insulting your gender identity and whatever else, and while claiming it's all about acceptance and tolerance. Right. If it's all about tolerance, then tolerate everyone else's opinions if you expect them to tolerate yours.
True.
I'm not saying you can't be trans or have pronouns. Do it up. As long as you ain't a goddamn sicko, then I don't give a shit. And the problem with woke culture is just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I hate you. The people who are woke, in the sense of the term, a lot of these extremist assholes act like they're Jesus Christ. And you act like you're better than everyone else. And I'm an asshole because I have my own opinion. And like, my personal take on it, as long as you're not a sicko or an inhuman piece of shit, outside of that, everyone else should be allowed to have their own opinions. This is called having a conversation. This is how it can lead to,
Oh, all right. So Josh is not rage baiting. Josh is far too stupid to do that. Josh just like fell down the like red pilled like YouTube fucking rabbit hole. And like, oh, like, look, we all know Josh doesn't have his actual, Josh doesn't form actual real opinions on fucking anything. Okay. So like Josh just like regurgitates shit that he like mildly agrees with because he doesn't fully understand it. But yeah,
change.
It's like Josh is like way too stupid to actually form his own opinions. It's just how it is, I guess.
But I didn't say that out loud. And the biggest problem with this is women are overly sexualized in our society, and women are the gatekeepers to sex, and men, we are the gatekeepers to a relationship. Women are praised for their beauty, and men are praised for their bronze, for their me man.
Yeah, but like not what? Like
and that creates a very toxic imbalance amongst the genders, if I do say so myself, with all respect, of course.
Hey, what's up, Stone? How's it going, buddy?
Women are expected to be pretty, prim, and proper, and men are expected to be tough and stoic and show no emotion. And by golly, if a woman's tougher than you, you are demasculated so hard. And like
I mean, you're only like demasculated. Like you let that shit do that. Like you let that shit like demasculate you, like you're letting that happen.
Emasculating men, in my personal opinion, is no different than women slut shaming other women. It's just people busting each other, And at some point, it's just like you're having a bad day and you don't want to hear it, Y'all.
Josh probably thinks that Clifford the Big Red Dog is based on a true story. Yeah, like Josh probably like believes in fucking dragons and shit.
I have that moment
that knights like actually fought dragons and fucking goblins and fucking wizards and shit.
But it's like, okay, that's a little below the belt. Do you mind? Also, women are put underneath too much pressure to give out sex. If they don't give it out, they're called a cock tease. But if they do give it out, they're slut shamed. Whereas men, on the other hand, are put underneath too much pressure to get sex. If they're not getting it, they get called a faggot, an incel, and a creep, and a loser. And if they try...
I just feel like this is a lot of weird self-projection, because, Josh, like, you are a cuck. Like, while you were with Now, you let someone suck on her breasts next to you while you were, like, jerking off. Like, you are a cuck. Like, it's been confirmed that you're a cuck. So it's sort of weird to, like, always bring up that shit. I'm just like, it's a little bit odd.
You know, they get called a simp, an incel, a faggot, a creep, and a loser. And it's only celebrated when men get it. And it's just disgusting how the gender-based double standards affect our dating scene. And if you want the secrets to a happy and healthy romantic relationship, number 1, never go to bed angry with your other half. Number 2, more sex, less fighting. Number 3, more communication.
That probably should have been like the first thing you mentioned. Oh no, actually, sex. Like, actually, no. Okay. Step 1, sex. Step 2, more sex. Step 3, more sex.
Okay. And number 4, good communication is more important than good sex. Number 5, you got to realize that women and men both have it hard. It just depends on the double standard and how it affects genders, because it's a yin-yang effect.
Yes.
My fellow social media users. The second you realize, okay, well, this situation affects men this way, blah, 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 blah. So how does it affect women in the polar opposite? And when you think about it like that,
so like, Brando, I do agree. I do agree with you that, like, the when Josh and Now were fucking fighting, it was obvious that, like, both people weren't listening. They randomly got offended and, like, mad and really pissed off and, like, misunderstood each other, like 50 to, like, 100 times, 100 times within a span of, like, 8 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, they just weren't compatible, like, at all. Like, they were complete opposites. They both suffer from the same thing. So, like, it's like how two opposite magnets, you know, it's like that shit, you know.
All of a sudden, women and men start to make sense. Instead of focusing on all what makes women and men different and all this political bullshit, focus on what makes women and men the same, and understand that every human has their struggles and we're all just trying to live life.
Okay, that is a good theory. Maybe the reason on why Josh has been wearing more pajamas is because, like, it's because his only other pair of pants were, like, rock solid with fucking scum and fucking cum and fucking food hacks and fucking alcohol, dude. They were just, like, rock solid.
And maybe your struggles are not as bad as someone else's, and maybe they could be worse. Or maybe you just having the worst go at it, but you just gotta keep going and make the best of a shitty situation. Remember, if you can't laugh at yourself,
Yeah, that's probably it. Is it Josh is just way too fat now? That's probably it.
why laugh?
Oh, and also it could be just being lazy, and like Josh just now realized that, it's actually a lot more comfortable to actually wear these fucking pajamas whenever I don't even go outside. See, Josh probably didn't even think that, like, but
someone else.
What's up, FBI boy? What's going on, dude?
If you can't
What's
laugh
crack-a-lacking, my guy?
at your own pain, then why laugh at someone else's? You just gotta,
Homer Simpson fucking moo-moo? Yeah. I mean, like, Josh sort of looks like a Simpsons character. Sort of. Like, Josh has that, like, big forehead. The, like, that section or whatever. And, like, huge lips. Okay?
channel your inner.
Oh, and I mean, you could say that Josh sort of looks like Homer because they have the same hair as well.
Sigma alpha male. You take the best characteristics of being an alpha male and a sigma male and you put it together. Because sometimes
Chomo Simpson.
it's just easier to walk away from the situation than to prove how tough you are. And it's like, that's just it. Women are so goddamn catty. And it's not that hard to, like, piss off a man. All you gotta do is challenge his ego, challenge his masculinity, and he loses his shit.
But, like, that isn't a man, then. That isn't a man. Like, real men don't hyperfixate about that shit. That's what's retarded.
Women are no different. You challenge their femininity, their ego, or who they are as women, or make them feel like crap about their bodies, they will fucking tear your throat out, dude. So we're on the common ground at this point that it's not hard to piss people off. You just gotta know how to trigger them. And it's like, what is that gonna fucking...
Yes. The only thing that you need to do is make them more upset. Yeah. Make them more upset. Yes.
So, not a damn thing, you two.
Well, that's fucking great advice. Make them more upset so they hate you more.
Another great way to keep that marriage and that relationship alive is to check out Tactical Soap.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
There's a link for it in the description box below. Coupon code KingCobra no longer works, but that's just fine. I still have my affiliate link.
But God, dude, who the fuck, dude? Whenever I even look at this website, this just reads giant scam, giant waste of money. Like, who the fuck is paying who the fuck is paying $29.95 for fucking 3 bars of soap? Oh wait, but there's more. There's also a 6-pack that usually is $74.70. But wait, right now it's actually only $49.95. Like, who the fuck is paying $74 for fucking soap? Oh, wait, there's even more. You can get 9 bars of soap for $107. Who the fuck does that, man?
I don't make much money off of it, but I still make money off of
Yeah,
it.
I know, dude. Despite some Old Spice or something. God damn,
And I
dude.
appreciate y'all checking out.
Yes, Josh spent like more than $200 on fucking soap. Yes.
So,
Well, to be fair, it wasn't just. I'm sorry. It wasn't just soap. I'm pretty sure Josh got like lotion or like beard oil or some shit too. So don't worry. It wasn't just soap, okay?
it works.
Um how many bars of soap do you think he goes through within a year? Strictly only using them on himself and not gifting them away. Um, I mean, probably what, like one bar is like shaved down to like a nub, and like Josh is still like rubbing that small nub like all over his clothes. Like probably one. Um,
And what have I been talking about in my past gender relation rant videos? If you can find a balance between the nice guy and the bad boy without being a jerk and without being a pushover, that healthy balance. You got a wicked sense of humor. You have a personality.
yeah, I know. Look, dude, don't remind me that. Don't remind me, Rappy. God, don't remind me.
You're not afraid to show your romantic, vulnerable side, but you keep things mysterious and interesting. You know, you'll have her, man. You gotta realize that being a jerk to women just because women are jerks to you isn't gonna solve anything, and being a jerk to men because men are jerks to women isn't gonna solve anything. It just makes you a massive fucking hypocrite who's just mad because you're not getting any. Oh.
You are so gay. You are so unfathomably gay. Like in every single aspect, you're just gay. Every
I
fucking
got some cigarette
cell in your body is fucking homosexual.
butts in my ashtray. I just take them and I squeeze them into my pipe. Don't want to waste the tobacco. But I digress. Also, if genitalia is not defined by your gender, then why get the transgendered surgeries? I'm just saying. I'm not saying you can
So
or can't.
Josh literally doesn't realize that like there's lots of trans people. Like there's like lots of trans people that like don't agree on like the same thing. That all have like vastly like they all like it's not just one solid movement that like agrees on the same thing. Like but like whatever, dude.
I'm just asking questions. If you can't ask questions without offending people, then why identify
Yo, what's up, Elmo?
as that in the first place? See, when people make fun of me from practicing magic and then say the nastiest things to fuck with me on it, I don't get offended. I just go, well, here's how this works from my perspective. Because someone else's perspective on that topic could be different. You know, not everyone who's a part of that community is going to think the same, thank God. Ugh. There are 10 million genders, but gender doesn't exist.
Wait, no, Josh's birthday is March the 26th. Okay? It's March 26th. Yes, it is Josh's birthday. Woohoo. No one woohoo. Who cares, dude?
Okay, if gender doesn't exist, if fucking gender doesn't exist, according to you, then I don't have to respect your gender pronouns. No, it only doesn't exist when it conveniently doesn't fit your group speak narrative. Well, and it's like, LGB sick and tired of this woke crap too because they want to be accepted, and these extremist assholes preaching on everyone else's behalf instead of letting people speak for themselves.
But you just said the opposite of this, though. You just said the opposite of this like 1 minute ago. But like now you're admitting that like, oh, like not every. Oh my god, dude.
Oh. That's the fucking truth, you two. There's nothing against trans or gay people. That's just the fucking truth. Everyone else wants to get offended on everyone else's behalf and act like, oh, you're such good people. You're not a raging, self-righteous asshole. No, not at all. We're going to have to call this Drink Combo and Rants. And we're going to have to age restrict it because this video is going to piss a lot of people off. And I say this based in facts, based off of human psychology. If you see a single mom with kids, unless a dad wants to step in and be the stepdad, it's not going to happen. But if you see a single dude with kids, chicks will flock to him like he's got a cute newborn puppy. Oh my god, is it yours?
Well, yeah. No shit. But that's just how it is. It is what it is. Who cares, dude?
How long have you had it? And then that's the problem with it. You get these assholes who are so freaking woke. They see your kid who was just born and they go, oh my god, is it yours? What are their pronouns?
Okay, Josh. I'm sure that those people do exist. But here's the problem. A lot of those people only exist on Twitter, on Reddit, okay? Yes, those things might happen in real life. I'm not saying they don't, but it's way less common than like it's not an actual fucking issue, okay? Like it's not a big deal.
And you look at them like they're not even old enough to be potty trained. I support LGBT rights, but calm your woke ass the fudge down.
Shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are many of them.
Oh boy! Thank you so much, Baked Spider, for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that.
Like, your kid's not even old enough to be potty trained and doesn't even give a shit about pronouns, and here they are asking these annoying-ass questions. And I'm like, they're not even old enough to walk. Calm down with your ass. And I personally believe that trans people should have their own sports leagues. It is completely unfair to let men who have been jacked up on testosterone their entire life, and they get a couple of estrogen injections and some fake titties, but they still have their dick and balls, and somehow that still counts as a female. When it's like, I don't think women are defined. I personally do not think women are defined by their boobs or by having estrogen. I mean, that's exactly what the trans people say, is that gender is not defined by genitalia. So we're kind of at a crosshair with that one, folks. I'm not trying to say this crap to piss off all the fucking raging libtards or, like, give the radical right a hard-on, you know? It's just a conversation, like... you can't define what gender is, but you want me to respect yours. And it's like you're so gay-phobic that you can't handle someone who thinks differently than you. It's like, I'm calling out both sides on this argument. Fuck woke culture and fuck anti-woke culture. Yeah, I said it. Being woke is not necessarily a bad thing. It's with these assholes who act like they're Jesus Christ. And they talk down to you with this self.
Yo, Luke.
Shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are
many of them. Thank you so much, Luke, for the super chat, buddy. No, dude, I do not want Josh's coin. No, dude, I do look. If I were to replace the U.S. currency with anything, it would be with fucking bismuth. Okay, all right. It would either be yeah.
Righteous attitude. And it's like, the thing about life is that not everyone's a good person. Not everyone's going to have the purest of intentions. And when you try to force the narrative, all it does is make people want to back away even further. Some people come around and realize the error of their ways and go, fuck, I was an ignorant dick. And then some people don't realize it. And you know what? That's life. Life ain't fair. Did he just quote his last album? Yes, I did. Because the second you feel like, oh, I need to educate people, right off the bat.
Yo, what's up, Jen? How's it going, man?
Excuse me. Even if your intentions are good and you stand for equality and all that, the second you come off and say, well, I need to educate people, blah, 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 automatically people look at you like, oh, that person thinks they know better than we do. And oh, here we go. We're going to get a rant and we're going to get talked down to like we're stupid.
Who the fuck?
And I'm like, I'm not a massive hypocrite for saying it. It's the truth. I don't talk.
I mean, you are a massive hypocrite, but not necessarily for that opinion, but for like every other fucking opinion that you've had since the start, you know?
Talk down to people. I just
Yo, what's up, Bunny?
speak my 2 cents and try to have a conversation. You can think what the fuck you want to think. You know how many people fucking hate my guts just because I'm KingCobraJFS? And they want to assume...
I mean, that's not the reason on why some people hate you. Well, some people hate you because, well, you are regarded. Some people hate you because they think that you are a fucking sicko. Some people hate you because of the things that you said regarding women, okay? No one really gives 2 shits and a fuck about your opinion on fucking trans issues. No one gets offended by that.
The worst things about me, and it's all bullshit. I'm like, that's how you want to spend your life, obsessing over Cobra and all the lies you perpetuate about him. That's your problem, not his. Meanwhile, our society's crumbling because of stupid political bullshit. And like, women and men both hate getting rejected on the dating scene. Nobody likes being told no. It's like if you tell a trans person no thank you, you automatically get labeled a transphobe because you won't date her, and it's or them, it, whatever. You know what kills me about the they, them, it thing? Is 40, 50 years ago, if you would have called a gay or trans cross-dresser person an it would have been seen as a sign of disrespect. And now they demand to be called it. I'm like, society's fucking losing it, man. So how do you identify as an it? How does that work? You're going to rewrite language and make it confusing for everyone else because you're confused about your own identity. That sounds about right. And it don't bother me none as long as you ain't a sicko, you know.
Okay, then like stop talking about it. Stop thinking about it, dude. Like holy fucking shit.
Sickos, thank you.
Dude, like, okay. I am shocked that Josh was never groomed into like thinking that he was a woman. Cause like like I am so shocked that Josh didn't fall down that rabbit hole. And like the only reason on why Josh probably didn't fall down that rabbit hole is because of his like weird obsession with like not being seen as like gay, you know. But yes, I've said this before. Josh is too stupid to actually be groomed. Like he's just too stupid to be groomed, and I never thought that I would ever like say something like that. But yeah, he is.
Biology doesn't give a fuck about your pronouns. It's hard for gays to get acceptance when everyone else has to get offended on their behalf and then talk down to everyone like they're better than everyone else, like they're the saviors, the white knights of our society, and that's why woke culture can suck my dick. And it's like, you know, I'm all for standing up for the right causes, but when I go to a movie, I want to be entertained. I want to see the special effects, the story, the plots.
What? Okay, I'm gonna spurg rage because he's using fucking movies as a fucking analogy when Josh doesn't watch movies. Josh watches the same 4 or 5 movies for the past like 15 years.
When I go to a movie, I want to be entertained. I want to see the special effects, the story, the plots, character developments. I don't want to be preached at because I'm sick and tired of being...
Josh, you don't watch current media. All you do is you watch people that bitch about current media. You don't actually watch the media that's being bitched about.
Preached at. Excuse me.
Yeah, dude, I know. Like, when was the last time that Josh went out to go see a movie? When was the last time because you know what? Because Josh never did that. Because fucking A, dude.
I get told by my YouTube trolls what a piece of shit I am.
Oh, dude, no way, dude. Dude, I would hate to be in a theater with assigned seats, and I'm, I'm sitting in my chair. Okay, I have my soda, I have my candy. Okay, I have my popcorn. Okay, I'm sitting down, and then suddenly it's like, what the hell is that smell? And then you turn around and you see Josh and you're like, oh fuck. Don't sit next to me. Don't sit next to me. Don't sit next to me. And then this fucker sits right down. And like, dude, I wouldn't be able to survive that night, dude. I'd probably leave and get a refund, dude.
And I get told by society what a piece of shit I am because I'm white, straight, cisgendered, and male, and I'm just sitting here like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of everyone judging me and telling me how to think. I'm a decent person. I'm not the problem here. The problem is society. And people need to be nicer to each other. The problem is society and that people need to be nicer to each other. We got to stop. I'll say it again. Stop making it about the way your body looks, sexual orientation, gender, religion, race, how much money you have, what country you from. We're all just human beings trying to have an experience and live our life to the fullest. And the cool thing about the human race is that there were 2 things that unite us as a species. We all love good music, good food, and good spirits.
What? Hell no, that's fucking gay.
Unless you're in a culture that doesn't accept alcohol, in which case I feel sorry for you. You gotta believe in yourself and fuck organized religion.
Fucking based, okay? Fucking true.
It's like, yeah, well, people get scared about the afterlife. People get scared about dying and the uncertainty of life. And I'm like, that's life. It's a journey. You gotta believe in yourself and just take one day at a time and see where life takes you. And as long as you're a decent person, then fuck what everyone else has to say about it. If you're not afraid to be yourself unapologetically, people are going to get triggered because they don't have the courage or the balls or the boobs to put themselves out there.
The boobs.
And that's why a lot of people hate my fucking guts, because I tell it like it is. And I'm not here to pick sides or cause fights. I'm just trying to make the world a better place and make better sense of the world I live in. And like, I'll be 34 in 2 days. Well, almost 1 day, because it's about to be midnight. And it's like, woohoo! Woohoo!
All right, boys. Give me like 3 or 4 minutes and I'll be right back, okay? I'm gay.
I used to think everyone was like me, understand and dreaming nicely, appreciate what I put out there, and try their best not to stare. Everyone looks at me and I don't know why. Maybe I'm not a normal guy. I think I know what's happening now. I'm becoming a lolcow. Just can't see the hell myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends in a tiny cock. I'm with Christian and video games. My life will never be the same. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. I respond to every message, even when it's a little obsessive. Can't help but crave attention, especially when I shouldn't mention. They're all counting on my downfall. Won't stop until I fall. I think I know what's going on now. I'm just another lolcow.
All right, I'm back. I'm back, boys. I'm back. I had a quick masturbation session. Okay. I pulled some pud. All right. It was very eventful. 1 second. The hell. All right.
Now, this video is going to piss a lot of people off at first. And it's like, Oprah's got a smart mouth, but hear him out. No, I don't want to hear him out. And that's the problem with our society, is if you're so quick to get offended, then you're not, there's just to a point. Like, if you're not willing to have a conversation on almost everything to a point, then, fuck sickos, then, you know what I'm saying? Then you can't get offended when someone else thinks like you. And that's kind of the double-edged sword, is not everyone thinks like each other. We don't all have the same taste in food and music and political ideologies and dreams.
No shit, Sherlock. I fucking realized that whenever I was like 8 years old. Like 6 or 7, 8. Yeah. No shit.
I do not have a problem with trans people or gays. What I have a problem with is the woke ideologic bullshit that I'm
You have a good day, Ben.
better than you and I gotta get offended on everyone else's behalf. And instead of letting these people speak for themselves, you're gonna get offended on their behalf and assume their thoughts. And no one has a problem with it as long as it fits the narrative.
Okay. This video is 37 minutes, and I've been streaming for 1 hour and 9 minutes. Boy, oh boy, do I know how to milk a video. Boy, oh boy, man. I'm a milker, YouTube. I'm a milkoid. I fucking milked fucking 37 minutes
Shekels
into a...
can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are many
of them. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for the membership. I really appreciate it, dude. I know that you've been watching me a lot more recently. Thank you for the support, dude. It means a lot to me. It really does. And it also helps with my shrimp. Okay, chat. I have a shrimp addiction. I have a pot addiction. I have a masturbation addiction. Okay, I am the victim. Okay, please feel bad for me. Okay.
This drink combo is not half bad. I'm drinking on some Jack Daniels and some white cranberry peach ocean spray. It's not half bad. And it's like, oh, what are you going to do? Cancel Cobra for being right? I've already lost one YouTube channel. I'm not scared to lose my Josh Saunders channel because I'll go and...
Do I think that the alcohol would help with his tooth pain? I mean, yeah, I mean, Josh, so like, yes, so like, Josh more than likely drinks sometimes, not just because he's an alcoholic and he likes liquor, but because Josh is in like 24/7 fucking pain, whether it be his back, his fucking feet, his fucking livers, his fucking head, his fucking mouth, fucking gums, whatever. So like Josh is probably drinking to avoid some pain. Sure. Sure.
Stream on another platform and just use YouTube to watch my favorite YouTubers, and y'all can go fuck yourself. It's like
I mean, yes, you can use alcohol as a disinfectant, but I'm pretty sure that like that alcohol needs to be like really strong, right? Or is it just like, wait, what? Thin Ice was, oh, I completely misread your comment, Thin Ice. I apologize for whatever, okay? I still replied to you, okay? That's a thing. Okay. Most streamers, okay, don't read chat, okay? But I am your best friend. No, not just you or even you, but all of you, okay? I am your best friend, okay?
You're unapologetically yourself and you have the balls to be a good person in an evil society and speak up for the right causes and try to find common ground on some things, even if it makes you sound like a complete uneducated asshole. And that's just it. How are humans supposed to know everything? We're not born knowing everything. And then when I ask questions, like I've been asking, it pisses people off. Well... I like how Terrence Pop goes off about boxed wine in Catland. There's a male version of that too. It's called Cheap Beer and a Female Dog. And you can picture it, gentlemen. All your friends are encouraging you to get out, go get some tails, see some chicks, and you're so broken by chicks and so full of hatred that you'd rather sit on your ass and stuff your face with pizza. And then you get a female dog, and then you teach that dog how to fetch you a beer, and you're like...
What?
Yeah, I'm good. When men realize...
Why is it a female dog? You know, there's like a memory that will like never leave my head. So back in high school, we were friends with this guy that didn't have the best life. He, you know, like his household wasn't fucking functional. But anyway, we would use his house to fucking smoke pot and fucking drink because, you know, no one cared if we did that over there. And this, okay, I call him a friend, but he really wasn't actually a friend. You know, he's someone that I smoke pot with. That, you know, whatever. But this friend was really weird about his dog. Now, this dude was gay and he was a furry. Okay. But, you know, I didn't think much of it. I didn't really care. And like, one of my friends was like, yeah, dude, like, that guy is like really weird with his dog. Like, don't pet the dog. Don't like give the dog like fucking treats or fucking attention. He'll get really upset. And I'm like, okay. So fucking obviously that's like, okay, that's interesting. So now I have to do it. So like right in front of him, I was like, oh, like, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. And I was fucking petting her and shit, you know? This motherfucker like stared me dead in the eyes and literally said, don't treat her like some common whore. Get off of her. And like, I didn't react at that time. I think we hung out for a little bit and then like I left, but like I never talked to that dude again. I never talked to that dude again.
You don't need sex to be
and like that memory is like burned into my head.
Happy. All of a sudden you change the game. When women realize you don't need a man to provide for you to be happy, you change the game. You break the mold that society has on you, all this society pressure of, oh, if you're not fucking and dating, you're a loser. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I don't need someone else to be happy with myself. Thank you. Sex is not a need, it's a want.
Fuck me.
And when you realize that we all die alone anyways, it doesn't matter if you have someone or not. What's more painful? Dying alone knowing that you had to watch your other half die before you, or dying alone knowing you never had anybody in the first place?
What's sadder? Dying alone. Yeah. Yes.
I'll let you be the judge of that. That's the two outcomes we have as a society. So it doesn't matter if you have someone or not. It's still going to suck when you go. And that's all you can do is make the best of a shitty life and keep going and keep being a good person. And realize it takes no effort to be a little bit kinder to people. It takes the same amount of effort to be a shitty human being, so why not be a good person? That's all I'm jiving at.
Aw, shit, man. I'm jiving. I'm juking. Hurry the hell up, man.
I'm done taking crap from people. I don't go out of my way to be a jerk to other people because I'm tired of people being jerks to me, man.
Wait, so you don't go out of your way to be an asshole because when you were an asshole, they called you an asshole. So you're not okay, but you're still okay. All right.
That's why I respect women, because nobody gives a fuck about men's rights. We're all being told what pigs men are, and we're all supposed to care about women's rights. And I'm like, well, this kind of goes for both women and men. You can't expect each other to care about each other's rights if you don't care about the other person. You know, treat others the way you want to be treated. It's a wonderful rule to live by.
Yes. It's a wonderful rule that Josh doesn't follow.
Men would not be allowed to say shit, especially if they were white and straight. They're like, oh, you sexist, racist piece of shit, you can't handle a woman being in charge, blah, 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 blah. It's like, wait a minute. You expect men to do everything and then complain when you get what you want. Indecisive. Emotional damage.
Jesus Christ, Josh, you're fucking.
I don't know for a woman president, but maybe once once society's adjusted to the idea, like I'm not the problem here. Society is sexist and racist and anti-Semitic.
Based? Yes, hello? Is this the based apartment? Hello?
I wanted Bernie Sanders for president, but I'm like, we got Trump, so it's better than Kamala Harris, so I'm not complaining. But Trump's friends with blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'd rather have a president that's friends with all the other world leaders than an enemy, because when you're friends when all the world leaders and the president are friends, that's how you achieve world peace. That's how you say, fuck the nukes. Yeah.
Fuck the nukes. Well, Josh. Hold on. I'm not even gonna respond to that.
But I didn't say that out loud, and that's a great, interesting way to put that. If you want to argue with me on that, then I guess you're against world peace.
Okay, yes, I am against world peace. You want to know why? Because it's unrealistic. So I think it's a stupid mindset to fucking think that way. So yes, Josh, I am against world peace because it will never exist. Yes. Who cares? The fuck, dude?
It's the truth. I, quite frankly, am not the biggest fan of people or human race or society, but I still want world peace. And for it to be a little less hatred in the world. A little bit of hatred gives you some backbone. But when you're like, you know what I'm saying? When you're like, yeah, fuck sickos and fuck the trolls, that's a little bit of hatred. But when you hate everyone else because people are just so obsessed with their own self-gratification and anyone else.
Josh, you don't know what that means, dude. Like, you literally don't know what these words mean.
Who gets in the way is just a jerk. I'm like, people got to stop being so overly sensitive, and people got to stop going out.
Josh, you are literally one of the most sensitive people you are one of the most sensitive people to ever exist.
Out of their way to bully each other.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Tarman, do you feel like you were late to Josh? Because you both argue with the camera. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I think there's a lot more that we were late on, but sure.
Because, like I said, if some fat dude wanted to bang like a super hot supermodel type chick, and if she said, "You're too fat for my taste," you couldn't say shit except, well, I guess if I want that chick to suck my dick, I better lose a couple pounds. I'm like, if it's all about body positivity, then all body types are beautiful, and stop making it about fat versus skinny.
Okay. Josh, most fat people they're not attractive, okay? And yes, I am allowed to say this. I am fat, okay? I have the fat card. Very similar to the N-word card, but that's a whole nother topic. Yes, most fat people are not attractive because they're fat. Yes. Most people don't want fat people. Yes. No shit. Okay? Yeah.
Choose my words.
No shit.
Carefully, because I'm totally 100%. I'm cool with fat people, man. And I got a lot of husky friends. And they love themselves and they accept their body, And they don't act like the world owes them something because, you know what I'm saying? So there's a big difference between body acceptance, body positivity, and acting entitled. And entitlement seems to be running rampant with the human race lately. Jesus fucking Christ. I would be the last person to crap on someone for their weight, especially after that humongous Denny's bacon cheeseburger that I just ate. Which, by the way, that took like almost 2 days to finish off. And in my younger days, I would have eaten that entire thing in one sitting when I'm trying to watch. Yeah, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I was about to go on some prolific speech about trying to watch my calories, but then I'm like, hey, you know what? Fuck it, food's delicious. Life is full of choices and consequences. You make your choices, you have your consequences. Plain and simple. Not here to pick on anyone. Because regrettably, food is delicious, and some of the food hacks I have made over the years, in my personal opinion, are quite delicious. You might get the couple of haters who like literally dedicate their entire channel to remaking all my food hacks.
Oh, wait. That's not me. Yeah, to be honest, I actually do agree with Josh. I actually think the people that like remake his fucking food hacks are fucking hacks, and the fucking content sucks. Fucking true and based. Yo, wrap beef sandwich. Thank you. Thank you for the one gifted membership. Oh boy. That means, oh boy, we have another one. We have a second one. Thank you again, wrap beef sandwich. I really appreciate that. You always donate to me. I really, oh my God.
Shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are many, many of them.
Okay, wrap beef, you are my pay pig, okay? So, that's your new role, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Well, not really, but thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that.
Shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are many, many of them.
But yeah, thank you again. That means a lot to me.
And then they're talking about how gross they are. It's like, all you're doing is giving Cobra free exposure, so what's the end game here? No, excuse me. And of course, if I go off on this prolific rant, I already know I'm going to get so much crap for it. I'm like, I'm not telling everyone else how to live their life, and quite frankly, I wish everyone could quit telling me how to live mine. I mean, within reason, as long as you're a decent person, fucking mind your business. And focus on yourself. And focus on being a good person and treating others the way you want to be treated. And acceptance and tolerance is accepting that not everyone's going to think like you. And that's their problem, not yours. You can't force everyone to think like you. And that's just the cold truth of everything, really. On a side note, though, that even though I didn't get the avocado for the burger that I ordered from Denny's.
Oh my God, dude. He's still on about that one avocado. Like, how long ago was that, dude?
Still tasted.
Dude, you fucking got it from fucking Denny's or what, dude?
Fire, son. Oh.
Yo, 6, again. Thank you, boys, for the one gifted membership. Let's see who got it. It's Gil. Okay. Thank you, 6. I appreciate that, buddy. That means a lot to me.
Shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are many, many of them.
All right. Let's get back to this video, okay? Okay, you have a good question. Do I think that he paid for the avocado, or do you think that he just wrote? He just wrote. Please add avocado. He probably just wrote that in the fucking note. Yo, Southern.
Shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are many, many of them.
Thank you so much, Southern, for the one gifted membership. I really appreciate that, buddy. you guys rock. Like legitimately, it does mean a lot to me.
The best way to have an understanding amongst the human race is to try to find a common ground amongst all sides and come to an argument that's reasonable and fair. But as I've stated in my last album, Life Ain't Fair, and all we can do is make the best of it.
Aw, shit. Okay. I think I'm done with this video. Okay, no, fuck this. I'm not watching the last 3 minutes of this. But don't you fear, boys. We have one more video that's yes, it's only 30 minutes long, but don't worry. I'll be able to milk that for a whole hour, okay?
Well,
so don't worry. I'll be right back though. Give me like 3 or 4 minutes and I'll be right back. I need to go smoke some tobacco.
I used to think everyone was like me, understand and dreaming nicely, appreciate what I put out there, then try their best not to stare. Everyone looks at me and I don't know why, maybe I'm not a normal guy. I think I know what's happening now, I'm becoming a lol cow. Just can't see the hell myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends in a tiny cock. I'm with Christian and video games, my life will never be the same. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. I respond to every message, even when it's a little obsessive. Can't help but crave attention, especially when I shouldn't mention. They're all counting on my downfall, won't stop until I fall. I think I know what's going on now, I'm just another lol cow. Just can't see the hell myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends in a tiny cock. I'm with Cobra and Cosmo, this life has never been more low. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. Just can't see the hell myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends in a tiny cock. I'm with Boogie and Dark Side Film, maybe I'll take all my sleeping pill. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. I used to think everyone was like me, understand and dreaming nicely, appreciate what I put out there, then try their best not to stare. Everyone looks at me and I don't know why, maybe I'm not a normal guy. I think I know what's happening now, I'm becoming a lol cow. Just can't see the hell myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends in a tiny cock. I'm with Christian and video games, my life will never be the same. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. I respond to every message, even when it's a little obsessive.
shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are many, many of them.
Wait, why is it replaying that again? And that was loud as fuck. Why the hell did it randomly fucking do? Okay, well, whatever. I'm back. Look, I have a hot take, okay? I don't like avocados. I feel like they taste like nothing, and they like get in the way of, like, you know, the fucking meat and like the cheese and the salsa and stuff. It's just, they're just not good. Okay.
Happy birthday to King Cobra. I fucking stayed up past midnight to see the clock run down, and now I'm officially 34 years old.
Oh shit, dude. Hang on.
Well, happy birthday to King Cobra. I fucking stayed up past midnight to see the clock run down, and now I'm officially 34 years old.
Dude, just imagine, like, Josh, like, sitting in his chair, all sad and alone, like, looking at that clock, and just going like, yep.
I have a drink combo. It's a mixture of white cranberry peach ocean spray. This stuff is delicious. And I've mixed...
Okay, look, dude, I like good food, okay? I like pizza. I like nuggies, okay? I like French fries, okay? And I love sandwiches, okay? I love cheeseburgers. I like bacon cheeseburgers. That's what, look... That's like all I eat, and that's all I like, okay? And that means I'm based, okay?
Mixed it with a splash of black velvet. Maybe we'll call it a goth peach. It was goth peach. Oh, so edgy.
Oh, yes. Yes, and I love mac and cheese. Yes, I love mac and cheese. I like dino-shaped nuggies, okay?
There's a good chance I might get my KingCobraJFS channel back. A couple of my friends...
Yeah, dude, I never thought about that before. Josh probably thinks she was born at midnight. Josh probably feels like all babies are like born at the same time. I never thought about that before. Wow.
Fans and YouTuber followers have been talking to content moderators.
All right, here's the thing, Rat Beef. You're also gonna hate me on this. I don't like dipping sauces, but I do like spicy ketchup on my nuggies if it is available. But I don't like dipping my chicken nuggets in like nothing. I just eat them plain. Okay.
On YouTube, and they even said that we admit we fucked up and that Josh has done nothing wrong except try to defend himself, and he's being bullied nonstop. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But it is King Cobra's birthday, and if you'd like to contribute to birthday celebrations, I got Cash App and PayPal. Although it'd be cooler if you could donate to the legacy I set up for Walt. And all that money's going straight to Angie, too. I don't want a single dime of it.
I don't know.
No, I feel horrible about the way my trolls have treated Walt and his family over the years. And then they scared off their daughter from being my friend, and then on top of it, Walt dies, and the whole thing is just...
Okay. No, okay. We did not scare her off. Yes, a few random people, a few bad eggs probably messaged her. Yes, but she was not getting harassed that bad. She did not stay away from you because of the trolls. She stayed away from you because she barely knew you. You hung out with her like 3 or 4 fucking times, not alone, but in a massive fucking friend group of people, you hung out, okay? She stayed away from you because you made her uncomfortable.
Just sad, so I'm not going to think about it. No, I'm always going to care about Angie and her daughter, even if her daughter doesn't want nothing to do with me, because it's just the right thing to do. It's a great way.
Because why is it the right thing to do to like stay away from her? Like that sounds like something that Clint would say.
To keep Walt's
interesting
memory alive and show that, yeah, Josh is a solid dude and he actually cares. 1 second.
Josh is not a solid dude. He's a fucking creep.
No, I'm not gonna try anything with Walt's daughter, to be honest, because the whole thing is just super depressing.
So you're not gonna try and fuck Walt's daughter because he's dead.
And I'm not gonna talk about it on an endless loop because.
But you're not gonna talk about it on an endless loop, even though you've mentioned this like more than a few times this month, like this week of fucking uploads. You've mentioned it like almost every video.
So I don't want to do that. So, like, I've said my piece. There were days I wish it was me instead of Walt, but I digress. Also, fuck suicide. He said while smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, so badass.
Like, Cobra, what do you want for your birthday?
Yo, what's up, Bridget? How's it going, dude?
Other than the safety of my fans, my friends, and my family. Not necessarily in that order, but
yeah.
Really can't ask for much. I don't want anything for my birthday, except maybe to win the lottery.
Okay, but that's the thing. Like this cracks me up. Like Josh literally Josh treats the fucking lottery like it's some like dude like Josh thinks that like not that just in the US, but like when you are born, your name gets like written down and like thrown into a hat, and every so often they pick a random name from that hat. Like,
it's the year of the snake, and I'm officially 34, which is
like Josh has no idea that you actually have to, sign up. You actually have to pay money to fucking enter the lottery.
3 and 4. Huge irony points for your boy. If I won the lottery, dude, things are gonna change. That's all I could ask for. Because I could do so much good with that money. Well, I acknowledge that I don't care if I win the lottery because my life is pretty sweet, regardless. And there are people out there who need it more than I do. But if I built my clock tower dream house, people would shit bricks. Yeah.
So, like, Josh, like, I don't think Josh realizes, like that, like, let's say if he won the lottery, let's say if it was like, I don't know, like, $50,000. Let's just say Josh won $50,000. Well, Josh, if you actually want your dream house, then literally every single cent of that $50,000 is going to go to the fucking house. That like literally, if you are able to build this fucking weird fucking like fucking house, then like you still need more money. Like, you still need fucking loans, probably. You need permits. You need fucking you need fucking workers. You know, like holy fucking like.
You take a picture,
dude.
of it.
Like Josh. Dude. If I was Josh's father, right when he turned 18, I would have built him a fucking barn, or like I was gonna say a giant shed, but I'd build him a barn, and I'd like honestly, I'd probably lock the door. Like I'd probably give him, I don't know, like a month's supply of food. I'd fucking lock that door. Then in 60 days, I would go shopping, get the food. I would come back. I would unlock the door, slightly hinge it open, and like shove the food through a very small gap in the door and fucking lock it up again.
And post it to my
I honestly think that's the best way.
Facebook, and so like, check out this sweet clock tower. Like, damn, that thing is gorgeous. How many bells you got in that clock tower? Enough. No, if I built my clock tower,
no. Okay, here's the thing. I do not want Josh in a fucking basement, because that means that I can't go down to my basement. If Josh lived in my basement, that means that whole basement is going to smell like fucking piss. It's going to smell like his ass crack. Okay, I'm going to have to like if Josh dies or like moves out, then like I would have to clean the basement. It's much easier if we just get him a big barn.
Carillon, I'd have to put like 48 bells in it. 47 would be on a grand carillon, and the 48th bell would be swung via hemp rope. Bare minimum. And like bell towers are not clock towers and what, they're not cheap, but they sound pretty. Maybe I'll win the lottery. Who knows? Life is full of adventure and mystery, and that's what keeps me going, is all the people who care about me, and just knowing that life's going to have its ups and downs, but it always gets better in the end. Plus, what if I did win the lottery? That would make my trolls so fucking mad. They're like, yeah, I'm living the life you wish you had. If I get my KingCobraJFS channel back, I'm going to post the food hack that I made with Denny's the other day. That burger was fucking delicious.
That's the thing, like, I wonder if Josh realizes how much, I don't think Josh realizes how much a house would cost. Like, I don't think Josh realizes, like, he has no, like, Josh probably thinks a normal, like, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom fucking house, he probably thinks it's like $15,000 or like $10,000 probably. Like Josh has no clue.
One of my YouTube fans has been talking with his buddies, and their buddies have been talking to a YouTube content moderator. And the YouTube content moderator who reviewed my case literally said, Josh has done nothing wrong. Okay, I can admit that YouTube fucked up. All he did was try to defend himself. And that would be a real birthday treat to get my KingCobraJFS channel back. I've worked 8 years after having several accounts deleted, after being trolled mercilessly my entire life, to build it to 112,000 plus subscribers. And I never received a play button. And quite frankly, fuck the play button, man. My fans and my content are more important.
Okay, so Josh, the thing is, it's not YouTube's fault you didn't get your play button. You literally have to check your email. They will send you an email, okay? You literally have to apply for the YouTube play button. They just won't magically send it to you. You have to give them a solid address, and you have to there's like certain things that you need to do that just Josh won't do. Like, that's the reason on why you didn't get your YouTube plaque.
I'm very passionate about what I do on YouTube, and if people don't like it, then don't watch. Like, oh, happy 34th birthday, you crazy autistic goth British bastard. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
This drink combo ain't half bad. That white cranberry peach juice is strangely very complimentary to the black velvet.
No, I haven't, Six. No, I haven't. Oh, actually, I think I have, actually. I think someone mentioned that a while ago to me.
I also have a big old 40 on stack.
Like, it's like, to be honest, it's sort of kind of sad that Josh doesn't realize that he's going to pass away in this trailer. Like, this trailer is Josh's, like last stand. Like, it's sort of, like, sad that Josh is, like, thinking about his, like, dream house when, like, Josh, like, this is your house. Like, this is your permanent, like, this is permanent.
I don't got a whole lot of alcohol for the birthday, but it's better than nothing, so I honestly am not complaining. Even if I don't win the lottery, I'm very content with where I'm at living-wise. Because like I said, there are people out there who need it more than I do.
Yes, I do think Josh will make it to 40. Yeah. That's not too unrealistic. I've said this before. Josh is probably gonna have liver failure or like kidney failure or like some kind of stroke. Probably that's what's gonna do him, man. Like, not a heart attack or not a seizure, but probably more realistic, some sort of stroke. Some sort of failure within his organs, probably around like I think Josh will make it to like 45 to like 50, and then he'll bite the dust. I mean, but also Josh does have, Josh could die, fucking today even, but like, realistically, if I were to guess, I'm saying he's probably dying like fucking like 40 or something. Now 35, I mean, sure.
Like, oh yeah, happy 34th birthday to Cobra. One step closer to the grave. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not. I embrace it and I laugh at it.
Hey, Josh, it's perfectly normal to be afraid of death. Okay? It's not about being like masculine. It's like, I don't care if I die. You dude, most people care. It's okay. It's okay to be afraid of fucking death. It's fucking death. It's fucking scary and spooky and shit.
I have a hard time dealing with it sometimes. And that's just true of anyone, really. When you lose someone or a pet that you care about, it's hard and depressing, but that's life. Life is bitter, unfair, a bitter shame. Life's a bitter shame. A little late in the evening to be slamming cocktails, but I'm like, it's my birthday. What do you want from me? I hate my fucking birthdays.
What?
So I'm like,
wait. When did Josh start hating his birthdays? I thought Josh liked his birthdays.
I do everything I can to keep a positive attitude and not be a bitter, drunken asshole about it.
Oh, that makes sense. After he got evicted, that makes sense.
And I wouldn't have to commit ban evasion on my Josh Saunders channel.
So you admit.
It's like sometimes you gotta break the rules to prove your point. And the fact that a YouTube content moderator admitted that YouTube fucked up and that Josh gets bullied nonstop and that all he did was try to defend himself, there's a good chance I might get my KingCobraJFS channel back. And that's gonna royally fucking piss off my YouTube trolls. Ooh, I get a little fucking hard just thinking about pissing off my trolls.
You are gay. You are gay as shit. Who the fuck gets hard thinking about fucking men on the internet?
And my trolls are fucking miserable cocksuckers. They go out of their way to harass me non-fucking stop and do anything they can to ruin my life so I can't have anything positive or happy in my life because they are so fucking hard for Cobra. It's ridiculous. Here's the best part of it, YouTube. I don't go out of my way to text my trolls. I don't care where they live. I don't care where they work. I don't give a fuck who they're dating. As long as you ain't a sick fuck, I don't give a fuck. And if you want to dedicate entire internet pages to harassing Cobra, you're wasting your life away trolling someone you're never going to be like, and it's fucking sad.
Yes, Josh. I'm never going to be like you. I'm not going to live in a trailer. Well, maybe I will someday, but my trailer will be a lot nicer than yours. I can guarantee you that. Let's see. I won't be sad and pathetic. That's for sure. Well, maybe a little bit.
That my YouTube troll's obsession with me is more disgusting than my teeth. Oh, look, Cobra just sent you a screenshot of his teeth.
All right, boys. It's time to zoom in and zoom and enhance. All right, boys, hang on. Let's get a good shot of this, okay? It's time for a good shot. All right. Now, literally, all of his front teeth are like fucking chipped. And that one on the left-hand side is just missing. Like, that's horrid. Like, there's like, dude, it's like, they're literally like chipping and like falling off. Golly, man. Oh, why isn't that? Okay.
Go ahead and clip it and then use it to create more troll accounts. I don't give a fuck. But what's going to happen when I win the lottery? Oh, it's going to be sweet. I'm going to donate $1 million to St. Jude's. I'm going to donate $1 million to Sir Elton John's AIDS Foundation.
Okay, it's like, I wonder, does Josh just think that you get like an unlimited amount of money from the fucking dude? It's like, I'm like Josh. It's like they're gonna tax it, like you're not gonna get that. Like you're not gonna get more than you're not gonna get $1 million, Josh.
Start my own toy gun company. Start the Cobra's Cantina, the official bar. Now it's not just a song, now it's a reality. And then when I build my clock tower dream house, oh, you're looking on people's faces where it's like, Cobra talks a big game, but he actually did it. Oh. And what it's all about is manifesting your reality. Even if I don't win the lottery, just getting my KingCobraJFS channel back would be pretty sweet. And YouTube can keep the play button, man. I just want to be a supporter for Team YouTube and for the platform, and I want to make changes on this platform so that people are actually respected and taken seriously. I do it for the content and for the fans. I don't give a fuck about the fame, you know? Even though I'm not the biggest fan of people per se, I still want world peace.
Well, it's
kind of be nicer to each other.
It's kind of hypocritical.
The end sickos. It's not that complicated. Like, don't overthink what I'm doing. Just keep doing my thing.
Don't overthink what I'm doing. Just do my thing. Okay.
But anyways, YouTube, It is officially March 26th, Casper, Wyoming time, and I am officially 34 years old.
You already said that.
You crotchety bastard. Age is only a state of mind, man. You're only as old as you feel, and you're never too old to have a good time. And treat others the way you want to be treated. It's not that complicated to figure life out once you got it figured out, man. You just got to keep doing your thing. You know, when brain fart, when life punches you in the bollocks, you go, please, sir, may I have another? Then you get back up and you punch life back twice as hard.
Why wouldn't you just punch him again? Why would you let him hit your balls for the second time if you're gonna hit him anyway? So it's the thing, like, Josh likes shit. Josh likes the thought of, like, getting his balls fucking smashed, okay? Like, this isn't some, like thing that I've made up. Like, it's like, he just says these weird fucking things, like... Dude, I want a chick in some fucking like 6-inch fucking heels to fucking stomp on my fucking jewels, YouTube.
It's like, Cobra, what are you doing for your birthday? Nothing special. I don't want to make a big deal about it. I'm sure my parents would take me out to eat for my birthday if I asked them to, but honestly I don't. Because I feel like a burden to my family. My dad already bought me this sweet house, so I don't want to ask for much, you know.
You are a burden on your family. You are a burden.
Because honestly, I'm nobody. I'm just another face in the crowd. Let's think of it. Regarding my last Facebook, YouTube post, is validation is a bitch, and so are everybody else. Everybody is seeking validation and acceptance, and then when you give them a little bit too much privilege, it's not enough because they want more. That's why I referenced if you give a mouse a cookie. And people
oh my god,
with that, they're like...
If you give a mouse a cookie. I haven't thought about that shit since I was like 11 years old. Hang on. Dude, what the fuck, dude? I haven't thought about that shit in literally in like more than a decade. Hang on. For those that don't know what he's talking about, because I'm sure those people that don't, and that's okay. But he's talking about a children's book, from the 90s. He's talking about this. I don't know, dude.
Cobra gets it. I don't expect the world to kiss my ass because I'm the KingCobraJFS, Gothic King Cobra, whatever. I'm like, my shit stinks just like everyone else's. And people can't handle the fact that I'm real. I'm unapologetically myself, and I don't bullshit people, and that's what people fucking can't stand, is I'm not fake like everyone else. Like the other day when I was visiting a friend, and she had some friends of hers over, and one of her friends called me a fake bitch. And the one who called me a fake...
Wait, what? Wait, what? Hang on.
...of hers over, and one of her friends... And she had some friends of hers over. Like the other day when I was visiting a friend.
The other day I was visiting a friend.
And she had some friends of hers over, and one of her friends...
Is he talking about Sasha? This is made up. Friends
called me a fake bitch. And the one who called me a fake bitch is the fakest of them all, YouTube. I'm not going to name their name because I would make their life difficult. I'm above that. I'm better than that. But I will say this. The person who called me a fake bitch fucking talks mad shit about her friend and her friend's family behind her back and then turns around and claims to still be her friend. And I'm like, see, that's just it. When you're with people who are fake and they're nothing but drama, distance yourself from them and be a better person. And I get the feeling, because it's like when you want to be a bigger asshole right back, just to fuck with them and end their existence and end the arguments, and be like, I won, you lose, deal with it, pussy. I get that feeling. But sometimes you win the argument by not rising to their bullshits. That's something I've had to learn in my 34 years of existing on this miserable fucking planet. Is sometimes just keeping your mouth shut and not rising to people's bullshit and stooping to their level. All of a sudden, when the situation comes full circle, and people realize that you're right and they were wrong all along, and you weren't a jerk about proving your points, you'll get more points that way, man. Boy, I'm just about out of fucking chase. Okay, this white cranberry peach juice from Ocean Spray is exquisite, not a sponsor.
It probably
Packed
sucks.
with all the good essentials, vitamin C and what have you.
I'll be right back, chat. I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
I used to think everyone was like me, understand and treat me nicely, appreciate what I put out there, then try their best not to stare. Everyone looks at me and I don't know why. Maybe I'm not a normal guy. I think I know what's happening now. I'm becoming a lolcow. Just can't seem to help myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends and a tiny cock. I'm with Christian and video games. My life will never be the same. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. I respond to every message, even when it's a little obsessive. Can't help but crave attention, especially when I shouldn't mention. They're all counting on my downfall. Won't stop until I fall. I think I know what's going on now. I'm just another lolcow. Just can't seem to help myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends and a tiny cock. I'm with Cobra and Cosmo. This life has never been more low. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. Just can't seem to help myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends and a tiny cock. I'm with Boogie and Dark Side Phil. Maybe I'll take all my sleeping pill. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. I used to think everyone was like me, understand and treat me nicely, appreciate what I put out there, then try their best not to stare. Everyone looks at me and I don't know why. Maybe I'm not a normal guy. I think I know what's happening now. I'm becoming a lolcow. Just can't seem to help myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends and a tiny cock. I'm with Christian and video games. My life will never be the same. Every I respond to every message, even when it's a little obsessive. Can't help but
Wait. Okay. All right, chat. Do not slander me on the size of my bladder, okay? Someone in my chat that said that I had a bladder the size of a pea. That's incorrect. My bladder is humongous, okay? Do not fucking slander my fucking bladder like that. The hell? What the hell's wrong with you?
I know the video I made on my Josh Saunders channel recently is going to piss off my haters and piss off woke culture because they know I'm right. And rather than having a conversation about certain topics, they would rather just ignore facts and logic because it's just easier to live in your own safe space. This is why I think society and a lot of people are all secretly autistic, because they're so used to their routine and they're used to what they want to think, and everyone else.
No, I know Zilla. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Stupid.
I don't care.
That if it's questioned or changed. But I might do a birthday food hack if I get enough change in the old PayPal. So we'll see how that plays out. No, my last food hack I made for YouTube was pretty fucking tasty. That Denny's bacon cheeseburger that I made with everything that I ordered on it was pretty next level. Not a sponsor. Like I said, stuffing chicken strips onto a bacon cheeseburger is certainly not my worst idea that I've had. People see how thick that mother is, and they're like, damn, son, I want a bite. Oh. Piles of bacon, all the cheeses. Oh, yes, pleases.
All the cheeses. Oh, yes, pleases. Where the hell did he get that from?
Another year older, another year wiser. And that's the thing of it. My YouTube trolls go out of their way to fuck with me as hard as they can. And at the end of the day, all it does is make people feel sorry for me and make my YouTube trolls realize you're never going to be Cobra. You're jealous of what he is because he's not afraid to be himself, and he keeps it real, and he has the sweetest life that you don't have. So it's everything that makes for a good human being. Seriously, my trolls are evil pieces of shit, and I feel sorry for them, to be honest. Apparently, there's another subreddit dedicated to hating King Cobra because the first one got deleted. And you would think that, okay, you know...
Yes, Rat Beef. Yes, Rat Beef. He was just farting for like a whole minute straight, basically.
What? Maybe we should take a hint and back off from Cobra just a little bit, because the first subreddit got deleted, and it made them so fucking mad, and my trolls were so fucking obsessed with hating Cobra, they had to create another one. And it's like, y'all are my biggest...
Which no one uses. No one uses that Reddit, and no one uses the fucking website that someone made for it. No.
Fans, and I appreciate it.
And also, that Reddit sucked eggs. It was bad. Okay? It was bad. It was really bad.
Aww. I'll try to have the best birthday. Thank you for asking. I don't care if I have the best birthday ever, because then all the other birthdays...
So, my interpretation, 6, is that Seizure, Bogcron, a few other people, like, shouted that website out and mentioned it a lot. Wait, Josh is live right now? Wait, no, Josh is not live right now. But, like, so my interpretation is, like, they wanted the website to be successful, but it failed. That was my interpretation.
It's going to be a letdown, you know.
Of it, but...
Thank you so much. I hope to see you too. One of my friends sent me a birthday message on Messenger.
Yeah, that's not my Discord. That's Josh's fucking audio.
Just responding to that. The person I was talking to just now on Messenger is good people, but they deal with a lot of crap. And it's just sad when you see good people go through the pits.
Yeah, Josh is not gonna go live tonight. No way.
White cranberry peach, ocean spray. This stuff ain't half bad.
All right, boys.
Drink combo for the
Fuck that. All right, boys. I'm done. Wait, what the hell's this? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This shirt slaps, dude. Biology doesn't give a fuck about your pronouns. Dude, look. Dude, it's only $32.49. All right. I gotta go, boys. Okay, I gotta go. But it was fun. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Wait, 6. We'll watch this really quick. Hang on. I know that I haven't been around that often. Things have been, you know, life is life. But I hope to be back full time soon. I'm just fucking figuring out a few things and shit. Fucking stress and all that gay shit. But hang on. Oh god, I can't even watch. Look, I'll watch it later. Okay, get cucked. But okay, but I want to say one thing. I do appreciate all the support that I've been getting. I appreciate I appreciate all of the donations. They help out a lot. Okay. Oh shit. God damn it, dude. I'm fucking messing this up. Well, whatever. Fuck it. Thank you, Rizzo. Thank you, Rappy. Thank you, Sixth. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Elmo. Thank you, Mongoose. Thank you, FBI Boy. Thank you, Sauce. Thank you, Gil. Thank you, God. Thank you, Mayoko. Thank you, Rune. Thank you, Jimmy, of course. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Zilla. Thank you, Blondie, as always. Thank you, Leo. Okay, wait. Hang on, wait.
Cox that I needed it in a pinch or something. We met at a weird place for Cox that I needed it in a pinch or something. We met at a weird place for Cox. Not a big deal, right? For what a good time we had at Cox. And then finally I would make it somewhere else where there wasn't Cox, right? Back home, back somewhere else. And the last thing on my mind would be, how do I fix this problem, right? I only wanted to fix it when I ran into the problem.
All right, boys. I'm Tarman the Starman, and I love Cox, man.
I used to think everyone was like me, understand and dreaming nicely, appreciate what I put out there, then try their best not to stare. Everyone looks at me and I don't know why. Maybe I'm not a normal guy. I think I know what's happening.